In an astonishing find that could reshape our understanding of early medieval Scandinavian wealth, a private individual digging for earthworms near their summer residence in the Stockholm area discovered a vast hoard of silver coins and jewelry. The hoard, estimated to weigh about 6 kilograms, may contain up to 20,000 silver coins, along with silver rings, pendants, beads and other artifacts, all evidently buried together in a now degraded copper cauldron. Archaeologists and conservators are currently working under the supervision of the Stockholm County Administrative Board in Långströmsen, based on a formal report of the find, in order to examine, conserve, and document each piece. The precise find location is being held secret until the excavation and analysis are complete, with care taken to protect the site from looting or unauthorized disturbance. Preliminary analysis has dated most of the coins to the 12th century, and many bear the inscription Canutus, the Latin form of Canute, pointing to King Canute Ericsson, ruled c. 1173 to 1195. Under Canute's reign, Sweden saw a revival of minting. After a long hiatus in domestic coin production, the king supported the re-establishment of a coinage system around c. 1180, issuing coins marked Kamptvs or Kamptvs Rex, likely influenced by coin typologies from the German realm. Canute Ericsson, also known as Canute I, was a critical figure in consolidating royal authority in medieval Sweden. His reign marked a turning point in Swedish politics. The monarchy's power was strengthened, church structures consolidated, and international ties, for example with German principalities, were fostered. The resumption of coinage under his aegis represented a symbol of sovereignty and integration with continental ecclesiastical and monetary norms. Beyond the royal coins, the hoard includes several bishop coins, ecclesiastical coinage minted under episcopal authority, featuring a bishop holding a crosier, a pastoral staff, in his hand. Such coins are rare and historically illuminating. They reflect the close ties, and sometimes tensions, between church and state, and the financial autonomy of bishops as local authorities. These ecclesiastical coins may have circulated in cross-border contexts, especially within the ecclesiastical networks of northern Germany or the Baltic region. Their presence in a Swedish hoard suggests complex financial networks across the Baltic Sea in the later 12th century. Why bury a fortune? The manner in which the hoard was concealed, bundled into a copper cauldron with coins, jewelry, and beads, suggests a deliberate act of safekeeping. The fact that it was never retrieved hints at a sudden crisis.